Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dead Cells. I'm a little bit feeling nervous about the setup that we have going on here into the ramparts. It would not seem particularly powerful. We've been having kind of a tough time getting started here, but if we're careful and we make good use of the boomerang, which we now have access to, then maybe we can keep enemies at a far enough bay that they will not be able to completely destroy us as they have been. Okay, and once again, interestingly... No, angle it down, please. Like, could you angle it towards that? No? Okay. Once again, there is a secret area down here we will be getting. Do we want the Crusher 3? I don't think so. We have better things on both of our skill slots, so we will not be taking the Crusher 3. However, we do want to destroy this man. He's taken a lot of... Oh, God. I keep forgetting that he can swing endlessly like that, and it's really annoying, and I hate to see it. God, how am I going to deal with this? I'm not sure I like the boomerang. In fact, I'm beginning to think it might be terrible. Wait for him to do his attacks. 2. Yeah, see, he can just swing around and do another one like that. All right. Granted, it was not ideal, but nonetheless, we're learning how to deal with this guy. I don't think... Sadly, I don't think our boomerang is what we're going to want to be keeping. It was nice to experiment with it and try it out, but it's not really doing the work that I need it to be to keep us alive. Okay, we'll rely on our skills for now, I suppose. I kind of want to look for a new weapon too. I don't feel like the Impaler is actually nearly as good as I would have hoped it to be. Oh, it goes out to both sides of him. Well, screw me then. I guess I made a horrible decision in just about everything I've done here. Nothing is as powerful as I hoped. This is a deleterious situation. Okay, you know what? That run was cursed anyway. I didn't like that run. We didn't get what we needed in order to make a decent run of it. Now we will make an actual shot here. We're going to go slow. We're going to be methodical. Speedrun strats definitely had their place, but they're not what I'm looking for here. What I prefer is if we can actually get the 30 kills without 30 cells, or 30 kills without getting hit. That's more what we'll be looking for. Hopefully we get a decent starting item. We did not. We've got the oiled sword and the kunai. Now, one thing we could try is we could try a mixture of the throwing knife with the greed shield. That could be a little different. Let's try it. We're going to get a little bit funky here. Our main attack is going to be the kunai, and then we do have the ability to parry and get money off those parries. Will this be a good idea? Immediately, I'm questioning it for sure. Immediately, it looks like I was right to question, and we have died. Okay. It was a bad parry that led to our death there. I do need to get better at parrying. I think I've been putting off learning how to use a shield for a little bit too long, so it may be time to actually learn that skill. And I'm not super excited to learn it because, well, stuff like that can happen, where I get absolutely obliterated. Perhaps a bloodthirsty shield would have been a little bit more useful there. Nonetheless, the timing would still be the same. We do have the Rhythm Bozoki and the Ice Bow. But the bloodthirsty shield that I was talking about, I think the Ice Bow doesn't do enough damage. We'll take the Bozoki and the shield, and we'll try these two out and see how they go. I'm not totally convinced that this is going to be useful, but we'll give it a shot for sure. It's going to be a little different. Okay, we've already taken some damage, but amazingly, we made the majority of it back up from those hits. Not sure how we got so much of our health back from our strikes. We got the cluster grenades, which do seem good. Let him play with those. Okay, here we go, here we go. There was a parry. Okay, it could have been better. We're learning a little bit about the parry. He does not stay stunned for long. The bleed is nice, but he does not stay stunned for nearly as long as I would like to see. There we go. Look at that. Firing shots back. Oh, well. Still about learning. Wow, that's tough. If you don't have a quick striking weapon after, I can only get one hit after parrying one of those dudes. They have quite a fast recovery from the stun. Not a huge fan of that. Again, we will take a shot here. Not our best performance, but I feel like learning how to use a shield here is going to be key to actually making progress. So, boy, it's a rough one. We've got the oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we've got Spartan sandals and our shield. Perhaps our strategy will be to kick them back from us after parrying them so that they can't immediately hit us again. Maybe that will be what we need. I mean, it actually didn't work terribly, and somehow we even damaged this guy. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I don't really know how to use these sandals very well. I will not lie to you. Oh, man, that's still hitting me, huh? A kebab, that helps get my confidence back up a little bit. Cluster grenade also, I feel like, is a really good grenade, so hopefully we can use that to some good effect here to carry us a little bit, because if anything is becoming abundantly clear, it's that the game hates me. Oh, my God. Just try and kick our way through them. Wow, we actually kicked our way through pretty well. Ha ha! That went better than I expected. However, I still would have preferred it if I'm pressing X to break. There we go. Okay, now that was actually kind of interesting. The shield... There we go. The shield, when used to parry and then immediately counterattack, is definitely seeming powerful. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Now that I'm starting to learn how to do it. That was... Oh, shot in behind. Well... Let's go ahead and use one heal here. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I feel like if we had a little bit better weapons, perhaps things would be going slightly better for me. Dropping a scroll of power is at least very helpful. We have mostly red. We will definitely use red here. That's a very terrible use of the... Okay, bring it on. There we go. That was a very terrible use of our cluster grenade, obviously. Which I'm not proud of. Wow, okay. We're learning the shield, though. I know this is painful. I apologize for all the deaths. We're learning how, though, to use the shield. I did ask a friend of mine who is skilled in the game, completely beaten it, and they did say that boss cells level 2, very hard, is a difficult spike in overall difficulty. Like, it's a big jump up. It's a wall for a lot of people. So I don't feel as bad now. Knowing that, I'm not going to use it as an excuse. We will destroy all that stand before us, but at the same time, oh my God, it is a difficult point in the game. We just gotta... I didn't think he had the range. What type of range was that? Oh my God. So yeah, it's a difficult barrier for a lot of people where they give up. I am not giving up. I am still holding fast that we can make something good happen from all of this, but good Lord. It's not easy. There is no denying that it is not easy. A good starting weapon would do a lot for morale for me at this point. I feel like the game does have a sick sense of humor, which I do not appreciate, but the crowbar is not terrible. The crowbar at least swings quickly, and we've got our greed shield. We're going to see what we can do. Okay, come on. Bring it on, punk. That's the parry we needed. Okay, I'm almost wondering now if that mutation that makes it so you recover HP when you successfully parry might not be a terrible idea. Gonna doink this back at him. That was good. That was good. Okay, it's working. Okay, that was poorly done, admittedly. There we go. Okay, we're all right. That could have gone worse. I'm overall moderately pleased with that sequence of events. This was just a horrible place to be in. Get away. No. Oh, my God. The game has gotten hard. A shield and a quick bow. That's what I want. I'm no longer just hoping I get something good. I'm begging the game. Shield and a quick bow, please. Oh, man. Not easy. Not easy in the least. Well, we will trudge on. Frantic Sword and Firebrands. You know, let's go ahead and stick Frantic Sword Firebrands at this point. I know I was trying to do shield meta, but I like both of these items well enough that I think we can use them to good effect. Okay, this started out a little bit more spicy than I was expecting it to, admittedly. But we've made it work somehow. Just burn them. Just burn them. We even have a heal that we don't need. That is rare on this difficulty level. And we will let Firebrands do the work here. Let this sucker burn to death. I am in no rush to go help him out. Very good. Okay. Now I'm feeling a little better. This feels like it could be a good run. We've had too much garbage. Too many bad happenstance. It's time to time to get our revenge. Okay, that was unfortunate. We do have the kebab. Let's go grab that real quick. There we are. Not a good hit, admittedly. Not a good hit, but actually we keep going up. Overall, though, I feel strong with this combination of weapons. I feel like there's some potential here for good stuff. Yeah, just let him burn to death where he can't do anything to us. That helps a lot. That works really well. Also, we haven't seen a launch pad enemy in how long? Like, whatever happened to them? Was the game just like, this is too far outside of your ability. We're not even going to make you... We're not even going to punish you with that guy anymore. Because he was tough. Launchpad was a tough enemy. I do remember that. You will not poison me, sir. You will be destroyed. I could have sworn that... Yeah, I thought there was one of these guys. These guys are the bane of my existence right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just let them burn. Everything's for burn. And I like it like that. Oh, boy. Platforming time. Okay, I remember how to do these, thank goodness. There we go. Did it without getting hit. Probably surprising everybody here. We're a little too slow to get the custom door, the special door, so we will not be going through there at this time, unfortunately. Perhaps another day we shall head... We may still go to the dilapidated arboretum, actually, but we will not be... Oh, the sweet kebabness. We will not be sort of heading there for the immediate, because we were above 2 minutes, which is when we would be getting our bonus door. For 2 minutes or less completion of the first area. There we go. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out of my head and say. Like, make the words emerge from my whole of face. For some reason, I found that incredibly difficult. Can't fully understand why. Nonetheless, I was able to say what needed to be said. At this point, Firebrands is doing almost all of the work. The actual damage from... Hey, just burn. The actual damage from Frantic Sword is so low when we're not above... Well, when we're up above 50% that it almost doesn't feel worth using. Oh, hello. Hello, Ruby. Well, that's nice. There we go. Let this sucker burn. You should be dead. Yeah. Okay. Scroll of Power. Good to see. We do need some skills, though. Right now, our skills are looking extremely non-existent. I think we'll go with red because we get bonus for both red and purple. So I don't know why I chose red specifically. It's just we don't really have a an alternate, or we don't have a reason to choose one over the other per se at all. That did not go like I wanted. Wow, that did a lot. Oh my god. Why did that do so much? Wow, that poison basically took over half of my health. This is bad. Okay, we got a fair amount of the health back, believe it or not. Thanks to the crits, honestly. But man, that was bad. Let me out. Let me out. I've been killed. Good God. This is not going how you want to see it. Okay, okay, one more shot here. We'll take one more run at it. I'm sorry for such an abysmal performance today. I hope I have not lost you. It's growing pains. I would call it, if nothing else, growing pains for sure. Oh boy. Come on, give me something good here. Get my morale up a little bit. Oh, I can take the cudgel and the whip. We will make this work. We're going to get through without getting hit. We are going to make this for realsies. This is the real deal. We will knock on the cellar. Someone's groaning on the other side. Knock like a normal person. No answer. Kick the door like a normal person. Get out of here, you freak. Kick again. Leave me alone. And they gave me chicken. That is a thing of beauty. We have to remember that's there to go get if we should need it. Immediate scroll of power, which we'll be plugging into red. That is going to be our main source of damage. Nice parry, and there we go. Now, these guys don't get super aggroed because we don't actually destroy their shield. If you remember, the whip... Ow. The whip actually goes through... Oh, yeah, victims burn when they die. The whip actually goes through shields, which means that they are not... they're not having their shield broken, which is what caused them to go berserk with the axe, it seems like. Okay, that was unfortunate. We do have the drumstick. So much for getting through without getting hit. I know. But we're not dead yet. As long as you don't break those guys' shields, they actually seem relatively docile. Which is good to see. I think we'll take another red here. I want the damage, basically. We're just going to deflect these. For safety. Okay, good. I think we should go back and go ahead and grab our chicken at this point. Just so we don't forget, now is a decent time. We're about halfway down on health. Actually, we're 1 point past halfway down. We're down 115 points. And we healed up to full. Excellent. Alright, we're now in a pretty good position to actually kick some butt here. I'm excited. This feels like a strong run. I feel more confident. I feel the surge of adrenaline that I get when I'm fighting a tough enemy that I know can be defeated. We get an item here. It's... Oh, the blood sword. Oh, it's hard for me to say no to the blood sword, but at the same time, currently the whip is kind of saving our butt. So I think we actually say no to the blood sword here. I'll keep it out on the ground as potential to go back and get it. We might want it later, but the whip right now is really important for dealing with these shield guys, and I don't think I want to immediately give it up. There we go. We're getting better. We're learning shield strats a little better, I think. That is definitely superior to how we used to run it. I will say that right now. Oh, hello. I didn't even notice you there. Okay. Good, good, good. I accidentally broke his shield. I'm now very scared. Zap him. Okay, it worked. God, that was scary. That was legitimately scary there. Toxic sewers. Now we know where that is. That's good to know. I guess we head down now. Yeah, I don't see myself giving up the whip at the moment. There's too many shield users that the whip is excellent against. You stop it, sir. You stop it. Yeah, I'm being very careful against you. I'm not about to screw this up. There we go. Open the door. And now we can actually make some progress forward. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, being able to kill from range and through shields, really excellent. Nice burn. Go ahead and burn. I love it. Alright, it's been a while since we've actually gotten hit. I'm pretty proud of the play as it goes. Never mind, we've been hit. I mean, you had to see it coming, right? Surely I should have seen that coming. The minute I have just a skosh of hubris, it comes back to make me suffer, as one would expect it to, because life is pain. And there. Alright. Wow. When that dude has his shield, he's actually really calm. He, like, didn't do anything to attack me there. Very strange. I like it. It's just very strange. Gotta watch out for invisible dudes here. They do scare me. There we go. Good stuff. The shield definitely does help. The shield, when used appropriately, helps to mitigate the danger of the situation. I mean, I guess I'll unlock this route. This seems relatively dangerous, but I think we will go to the Arboretum this time. We do have Explorer's Instinct. We can see there's still some stuff left to get. There's a shop I want to check out. A few enemies. A wolf trap, which I'm very interested in. We haven't gotten basically anything in the way of skills yet. The Nutcracker. I don't believe we're going to be taking the Nutcracker this time around, but I at least will acknowledge that it exists. Though I don't think it's what we need right now. Woo! Oh, and a drumstick. So we will be leaving here with full health and having used none of our health flask. That is an exciting prospect. We've got Wolf Trap 1. Let's go finish off the rest of the enemies, come back for the drumstick, and then be on our merry way. I'm also very interested to see what the shop will hold in store for us. We will not be taking the Nutcracker because I am not an insane man, for the most part. I think. The shield basically made it possible to get through that little sequence without getting hit. That was amazing. The shield, I'm beginning now to realize that I've been sleeping on the shield when I should have instead been trusting in the game developers to have put in an entire set of items that are actually good, and I just didn't assume they were. I think Sinew Slicer is a beautiful combination here with our Wolf Trap. Trap enemies in the Wolf Trap, and then Sinew Slice them to death. That's the plan, at least. I think it will work. Let's go back and get our chicken. Then we will go and leave through the Arboretum. We haven't gone the Arboretum path in quite a while, so it should actually be quite interesting. It's been a while. All right, let's go to the dilapidated Arboretum. I know we could go back and also sell the blood sword for a little bit of money. I don't really want to invest the time necessary to go back and do that, so we're not going to do that at this point. I'm a little too lazy for it. My apologies. Coming in from the other angle this time. That's definitely interesting. We've nearly got the showroom unlocked. We are literally one cell short. Looking forward to seeing what that does exactly. We are rocking red right now, so it would make sense to maybe want to do combos with red. The plus damage definitely interests me. I'm beginning to wonder if the Igdar Oris Leox is a bit of a crutch. It is good to come back to life, but is it what we need? I'm going to go with combo. I want the damage. Right now, I think damage is a better idea. I don't even know if necromancy is good if we don't focus on any green, because we don't have any green items really right now that we want to be buffing, so I don't know if that's really what we want. Go play outside. Reach the Arboretum for the first time. Is this new? I've been to the Arboretum before, have I not? Oh, it's got different enemies, but I'm pretty sure we've been here before, game. Pretty sure this is not my first rodeo, but whatever you say. We will be looking for we will be looking for a better shield, of course. That damage, I did not think I was standing in a location where he would hit me. That's very unfortunate. But a better shield definitely on the board for something I would be excited to get. Man, that really is... That is painful that got me. I really didn't think it was in a position to do so. Oh, well, you know, we should go ahead and just heal. That's our first health flask of the game. Of this run, at least. Which isn't too bad. It could be worse. There we go with the Sinew Slicer. Sinew Slicer kind of got stuck in a place where it wasn't able to do work, actually. Oh, quick bow. Quick bow and cudgel? Is that the play? Over the whip? The DPS is a lot better on the whip still. I think we're going to stick with the whip, but I'm going to leave that to potentially get later. Ow. Well, I mean, we got a little bit of that health back. I did not expect that to happen, though. Like, where did that dude come from? I do not know. Game's tough, man. Game is not easy. Ow. Are you kidding me with his damage? Arboretum, no joke. Oh boy. Oh my god. You gotta use another heal. This is not going very well, as you've probably noticed. I am not playing at 100% here. It's been a little while since we've been to this area. I'm gonna blame that at least partially for my troubles. Gives me some sort of excuse, which I extremely need right now. Wow, they've already destroyed my, Oh! Hello! Well, we got most of that health back, believe it or not. Mushroom men, man. What is it about video game designers and making mushroom men super tough? Like, if you have, and once again, I will go back to Dark Souls because I love Dark Souls and always talk about Dark Souls. If you've played Dark Souls before, you will know... I don't need to go that way. That there are mushroom enemies who, I'm going to try something crazy here. We need something to save us. There are mushroom enemies in Dark Souls 1 who are basically super-powered tanks. They're very slow-moving, but if they hit you, they do an uppercut that just, like, destroys your face hole. Like, it is not a joke. And then you've got mushroom dudes in this game, lumbering tanks. I mean, in addition to just punching you in the face, they also yeet them, enemies at you, the mushrooms. In fact, they are actually called yeeters, apparently. That's the name of this enemy. But the mushrooms in video games are always a serious threat. I really wish the sinew slicer had piercing. Unfortunately, it does not. I tried to cudgel deflect that. I failed. I will once again heal. We're out of heals. I know, not ideal, but we're getting our sea legs back under us here at, getting our sea legs back under us in the dilapidated Arboretum. It has been some time since we've been here. So long, in fact, that the game thought it's my first time here, which is a little odd. Now, does choosing combo as my item instead of something that will give me... Scary. Just choosing combo as my mutation instead of necromancy or Oris Leox the main problem here? One could argue that it is part of the reason we're having difficulty. I don't know. One person could also argue that the difficulty comes from accidentally jumping into literal spikes. Okay, maybe we got to get better at this difficulty before we go too far into the dilapidated Arboretum, if we're being totally honest. Some progress was made. The shield is beginning to become a thing that I feel comfortable using. But that's going to do it for this episode. Sorry I didn't make more progress. We're learning, though. If you enjoyed the episode, consider pressing the like button. I appreciate it greatly. Subscribe if you've not done so already. And I'll be back tomorrow with another episode where hopefully we put everything we've learned into one place and make it count. But for now, that's going to do it. I'll see you next time. Take care.